Hi guys, welcome back to today's vlog. So today's video is going to be on military questions and military spouse questions, so Q&A. So I'm just gonna be talking about like questions you guys have about the military and questions you have about being a military spouse. So stay tuned to hear all the questions I have and all the answers I can probably try and provide. So since I did get asked a lot of questions, I am planning on doing a part 1 and a part 2, just because there's way too many questions to put in one video and I feel like it'd be way too long and most of you won't even watch it. I mean, I don't even watch really long videos. I don't think you would want to either, unless it's like it's really good, but no. So I am doing a part 1 and a part 2, so I feel like that's just best, especially with this kind of video since it's gonna be really long. I'm really hot, sorry. So yeah, I know a lot of people always have questions on being a military spouse and how to go through with it, or just the military in general and how that works out and what to expect and what to not expect. I could do a video on that if you guys would like, so let me know in the comments below if you want to know what to expect and what not to expect from being a military spouse. I can do a separate video on that. So ready to hear the first question, because I'm really not, but we'll just see what people had to say. I don't know if you can hear the background, but I'm watching Love is Blind because, you know, it is so good. Mark, if you guys are watching Love is Blind, Mark, like, what is wrong with Mark? It's like Mark is blind. Like, why? It's good. You guys should watch it. It's on Netflix. Love is Blind. Okay, so let's begin. So the first question I got asked was, what's the longest you've gone without your husband? So the longest I've gone without my husband was a year and 2.5 months, I'd say. 2.5 to 3 months. That was only because he was in so much training. Sorry, I'm scratching a spider bite that I got yesterday, and it's really, but yeah, it was about a year, 2.5 to 3 months. That only happened because he was in training and he was just going back and forth, and I just stayed back. I just kind of waited. I mean, that's what always, you just have to blah blah blah, I can't talk. That's mostly what you just have to do, is just be patient and wait. If you like really love somebody, just patient and wait. But yes, I was not with him for about a year, 2.5 to 3 months. But overall, it was an experience. But that's how long I've been apart from him. Alright, so the other question is, what do you do while Noah is away? Do you work? I don't technically work. I do work as a babysitter. I've applied at everything here in Jacksonville, and I get no calls. I call them. They said they're still going through the process. They don't really do anything about it, so they don't really can't afford to have military spouses apparently to work, because you PCS a lot. Well, PCS all the time, so they don't really hire anymore. They always say to apply farther, which isn't really worth it because you don't make enough money, and gas is not cheap sometimes. So, and what I do while Noah is away at work, I just clean the house, babysit, just try to do what I could do while I'm here, so you can come home and relax, pretty much. Yeah. Well, this next question is pretty common in the military, and it gets asked a lot. It's, why did you get married so young? It's not much of I can't really say much about why I got married so young, but you just know when you know that it's right. Like, technically, so there's a thing that goes on in the military that just goes around saying girls get married just for the money and the benefits, when really it's not. You get married because you like that person, and not like, well, you like and you love that person, and you're willing to be there for them from the very beginning to the very end. You're always there for them. You believe in them. You basically are their main supporter because you are their spouse. And while they're gone, like on deployment or something, you're always going to be there supporting. It's like you're their backbone. So I got married young because I've known Noah for a while, and he's always been there for me. He's been my #1 supporter for a really long time. He knows me well. I know him well. I just know it was right because we talked it over. We were like, no, we're too young, but like, yeah, because, you know, we wanted to live together. We love each other. We just really wanted to live together and be together. It's kind of hard to say. That's just really why I think, because we love each other and because we just want to be together. That's pretty much what I can say about that. It just depends on everybody, so it can all be different for everybody. Alright, so the next question is, how is the sex life? That's more something I don't want to talk about because that's personal. But if you really want to know, you can figure it out yourself. You have your own sex life. Alright? But that's probably one of the personal questions that shouldn't have gotten asked. But I'm not going to answer either. Are you giving me a kiss here? What are you doing? You're so gorgeous. You're so gorgeous. And she's sitting next to me now. Oh, my baby girl. But yes, that's more of a personal question. It's you can. Another question is, how is it like living on base? We do not live on base. We live off of base. But I can answer how we like living off base. So it's pretty nice. It's our neighborhood's pretty quiet. What are you doing, dog? She came in her paw. Alright, our neighborhood's pretty quiet. There's not much activity going on out here. It's just like, we're close to downtown Jacksonville, but there's not much to do. Our neighbors are pretty friendly. Our entire neighborhood is mostly like veterans or like active duty. It's not that bad here. I'd say living on base is pretty nice. I have dog hair in my mouth. She's laying on me. Oh, baby. I don't know about on base. I have friends who live on base. They really like it. You're gonna fall off of it, dog. But off base is pretty nice. I really like it. Peaceful. So I had 12 questions and I'm only answering 6 today because I'm answering the 6 another day. But this last question is, did you put your life on hold while figuring things out with Noah? How did schooling go? Yes, I put my life on hold for Noah just because the whole moving out here situation and whatnot. Did I go to school? Or how did schooling go? I did attend freshman year of college and 1 semester of sophomore, I believe. Yeah, 1 semester of sophomore. And then that's when I put my life on hold. I figured if I started off school, I would get credits for when I transferred. But right now my life is on hold. I am currently not going to school. I am figuring that stuff out right now so I can start going once again. I don't want to keep putting my life on hold. I want to start my career and continue what I was doing because I kind of get bored and just want to start going to school so I can get my degree a lot faster, so I can like advance in my life. But honestly, putting my life on hold was probably a really good decision. I did need some me time and some self carings and some like just relaxing time. But overall, it kind of does get a little boring. But I really liked it because I got to even know a little bit more. We got to like catch up together and whatnot. And yeah, it's just maybe putting your life on hold is something you could do just because it helps you figure stuff out and you don't start everything off crazy and going right away. Alright, so that's going to be all for today. This is only part 1. You guys stay tuned for part 2 soon, maybe in a week or so. And I hope you guys like this first one. Make sure you guys like and comment any more questions or anything else you guys have in mind. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, and I hope you guys like today's video. Bye!